I'm going to make a biscuit that everyone knows, the cream cracker, but with a twist. I've got some lovely mustard called Garlic Galore from the Hebridean Mustard Company, one of several flavours that Heike makes. Heike, the owner of the mustard company, who I've got to know over the years, who I first met at a food event, and is quite the character. And the love and attention that she puts into the mustard is so fantastic, and you can tell that with the finished products. I know there's many different green mustards out there, but there's more than just a green mustard. It's got the flavours that she produces and creates are sublime, and I've made many dishes with all the different flavours. Now this idea has been tried several times, and the Garlic Galore works really well in this biscuit. In my bowl I've got 130 grams of plain flour. To that I'm going to add half a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 teaspoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 glorious teaspoon of the Garlic Galore mustard. Lovely. So get that in. Touch more. And I'm just going to give that a little mix to start off. And into that I've got 50 mils of double cream. Now we might have to just tweak it slightly with a bit more cream. I just want this coming together to form a dough. Now the Garlic Galore is one of the flavours that Heike produces. She's got other ones like the 8 pepper Kaylee, which offers some more heat into the mustard, and a taste of India. What I'll do is I'll now go in with my hands. The cream cracker being such a versatile biscuit and so simple, and the addition of these mustards to the biscuit itself just adds another dimension to the biscuit. Now if you feel it's almost there, but I do think you could do with 1 more tablespoon of cream. Coming together nicely. We'll just finish it on the worktop. And there we have it. That is our dough ready to go. Now, a light sprinkling of flour. And I've got a tray ready as well, which I've just lined with parchment paper. So we'll take our rolling pin, and we want to get this as thin as possible. And it's important to keep the dough moving as well. When I say thin, I mean wafer thin. Now you could actually, if you've got a pasta machine, you can actually roll it through the pasta machine, but I know everyone doesn't have access to a pasta machine. So we want almost as if we can see through it. And when it gets to this stage, just run the palette knife under it and just again keep it moving. Just using the flour that's on the worktop. No more than that really, at a time. can almost see the colour of the palette knife through the dough itself. And more importantly, we can see the speckles of the mustard, which has now flavoured the dough. There we have it, wafer thin. Now the cutter, I want something petite for this. You can do whatever size you want. You can do the larger, or you can cut it into slices, but we're going to go in with this small cutter, and we're going to cut out as many as we can. And we want to cut it as close together as we can. So what we can do is we can roll the pastry back up without the worry of overworking it to get as many out as possible. There we have it. You don't have to worry too much about spacing them apart, as it's not going to spread. It's so easy to make as well. So everyone at some occasion looks in the cupboard for a wee snack, and these are the ideal biscuits for a light snack. You can see how quickly it was to make the dough, how quickly it is to pin it out. I'm going to take a fork. I just want to carefully mark 3 times. That's to stop any air pockets, and it looks good as well. Now, depending on the size of the cutter, obviously it depends on the yield. Another wee tip as well is, if you're in the middle of making the biscuits and you get called away, just a damp tea towel over it. That'll stop them from drying out and the dough crumbling. On top of that, another sheet of greaseproof paper and another heavy tray on top. And I've got the oven set at 180 degrees. They're going to take 4 to 5 minutes. Then we'll check them, turn them over, and another 4 to 5 minutes. So we'll get this into the oven just now. So now the biscuits are out of the oven. They've had the 4 to 5 minutes on the first side, then turned around, and 4 to 5 minutes on the other side. Now, a point to make is, with the tray on the top, it is hot, it is quite heavy, so just be careful when removing that top tray off. A, it is a hot tray, and B, we don't want to disrupt the biscuits. So there we have it. I'm just going to get them onto a cooling wire and let them cool down. So here's my version of the cream cracker using the Hebridean mustard garlic galore flavour. You can just hear that snap, and that's exactly what we're after. Now I'm just going to finish off. I've just finished the biscuits with a little cream cheese with chive, and we'll just finish off with just a wee bit of the garlic galore. Now I know the care and attention that goes into this mustard, and the love and the care that Heike puts in. So to have such a fantastic product and put it into a lovely biscuit, it's just really nice. It's a really nice feeling, and I would like to think that even these biscuits are a welcoming, sort of warm approach to even serve them on a cheeseboard. So simple, such a simple recipe, and the yield is just phenomenal, to be honest, and a nice wee snack. Give them a whirl yourselves, see what you think. Enjoy.